Welcome to the Flowering Magi Oracle. This is your animal omen reading. I would like to first say that thank you so much. I am eternally grateful that I am using my gift and integrating it into my life. I would like to share it with you to uplift your vibration and show you, as well as I bloom and flower, that we are the creators of our reality. Now, if you think of the movie The Matrix and that concept with the law of attraction, that's what we're going to do here. We're going to put we are going to call out some animal energy and see what messages they have for us, and then we are going to see if they manifest in our reality. And that's, you'll know which message is for you. I look up animal totems on and insects, and I look up their totems regularly whenever I have some kind of encounter, and it's always spot on. I was watching one of my favorite readers, and she had pulled the coyote spirit card, and I knew instantly. I was like, I'm gonna see a coyote. I'm resonating with that energy, and I sure did. 3 days later, I saw a coyote for the first time in my life. I saw a coyote the size of almost a large German Shepherd at that. But anywho, so that's why that was the inspiration for this reading. Your messengers being aware when spirit is and the divine is there, because you are never alone. You will never be alone. You have never been alone. You will never be alone. You are not alone. You might feel alone. That's a different story, but you are not alone. You have guidance. You have ancestors. You have the Divine Mother and the Divine Father who are always looking out for you. Connect. Open your frequency. Open your heart. And on that note, for the one, for the all, for the highest good, clear these vibrations, little dragon's blood. All right, spirit, ancestors, angels, and divine guides. We are looking for messages for the collective. Messages for the collective in the animal kingdom. 3 messages. 3 messages. 3 cards, please. 2 more. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. All right, they're guiding me to talk about the first card, and then we'll pull the others. All right, first card we've got is the Puma. And if this animal does come in, manifest into your reality with its message, it doesn't have to be an actual Puma. It can be just Puma energy, meaning a shirt, a photograph, a song, something, you know. Don't just expect it to be a real life Puma's going to walk into your life. It could be, you know, but just putting that out there. We have, of course we do, power, desire, and healing. The Puma, like the jaguar, the symbology is power, desire, and healing. The Puma, like the jaguar and the leopard, represents powerful magic. It also symbolizes an awakening of energies and desires that can lead to healing and fulfillment. Along with the other animals in the drawing, the Puma is framed by a circle with 4 points, which forms a mandala, a mystic circular symbol that in Buddhist and Hindu traditions was used as an aid to meditation. The psychologist Carl G. Jung said that the mandala circumscribed a holy place, was a symbol of completeness within the inner psyche, and was a means toward greater self-awareness. He described the 4 points of the mandala to be like the crossed threads in the telescope of our understanding. Wow. Unbelievable. I think that is so fitting, especially for the reading that I did earlier, my Earth Angel Gratitude reading. Power, desire, and healing. You know what? That's beautiful. And then we'll see if we get the other. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors. Ancestors. I feel you. I know you're here. I know you're watching over all of us. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I can feel it. And as I said in my other video, which I won't get into it too much here, but it is time for us to awaken our gifts. We've been asleep for far too long. This apathy and this denial of our divine inheritance, it's time for it to be over. It really is. It's so time for us to fly like the beings that we are. The liquid light beings that we are. So I'm proud and honored and dedicated and ready to be the renegade in opening and awakening humanity's potential. Of self-discovery, self-mastery, and integrating what you don't need anymore. Moving forward fearlessly with what serves you. You can't take your baggage on the light ship, okay? And I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not being condescending because I know. But still, let go. And if you have to get some energy work, there's great deals on Groupon right now for energy work, acupuncture, Reiki, colonics, cranial sacral, sound therapy, so many things. So heal, let go, heal. It's just time, you know. And this is just, I'm just a messenger. I'm just another alarm clock going off. All right. Get a card for the Puma, please. A high vibe. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. I'm going to take this first card, though, because you came out first. But the other cards I'll put back and keep them turned over while we read this energy. All right. Can I get a card for the polar bear energy, please? Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Can I get... Oh, what was this one, though? Ooh, eagle medicine. Okay, we're gonna, this already flipped over. Let's just flip this over. Oh, the Orion Stargate. Oh my gosh. I love the planet Orion. The star system Orion, I'm sorry. There's so much more. Ooh, the third eye chakra. Okay, this is great. Let's just stop that here. Grandmother Moon. Ancient ancestors. Like great, deep protection, love, guidance, intuition. This is also, you know, clearly the moon, but also there's water energy in the background. Absolutely stunning. It's interesting that we have power, desire, and healing in the Puma, and clarifying it is the Orion Stargate, which I am a Mintaka starseed, which is the rightmost star in the Orion's belt. I have a magical story about Orion. I'm a moon child. I'm a water baby. So when I go outside, two things will hit me in the back of the head like a brick if they're in the sky. And that's Orion's belt and the moon. I know they're in the sky before I see them. I can feel them. But as we go on and we bloom and flower together, I'll be sharing my plethora of stories in regards to the supernatural and furthermore. But back to the reading. Orion Stargate is about awakening, healing, light codes. You know, the Great Pyramids of Giza are aligned with Orion. This is, along with power and desire and fulfillment, this is a card to awaken you. to remember that we are more than the people that we are walking. We're walking this life now, but we've been more and will be more. Okay? I just want to clarify. I just want to be like, what? Tell me why. The Orion Stargate is here. Whoa. Yeah. Wow. All of these cards came out in my last reading. All of these cards. So this is a message, a recurring message. These same exact 3 cards came out together, and this was like one of the last cards I closed on. So this is a recurring theme. We are going through a change. We can't hold the light in anymore. It's time to let the light out. That's what's happening on this planet. So resonate with the light seer side instead of the dark seer side, the dark forces side, you know? Everything that's going on, trying to pull back and not focus on it so much, and look for what is hidden. Look for the silver lining, the hidden nugget. This is change. Unexpected, abrupt change. Sometimes, and most of the time actually, necessary change. But it also means you can't hold the light in anymore. It's time to use your abilities, your mental capabilities, the gifts that you have been given to create joy and celebration, the 3 of Cups. That's what's happening on our planet. We're getting a gift. This represents a gift. That's a hand from the divine offering you a gift. We have polar bear energy. I love this artist. And the moon's back there. So if you're a moon child, there's water energy here. There's fire energy here. Lots of water energy. Might be talking to some water signs. I mean, I'm a water sign. So, you know, learn how to work your element, by the way. Learn how to think like fire, like Master Lee said. Be like water. Okay? Water is the most powerful element on this planet. But not to take away from the other elements, they have beauty and power and significance. But, you know, take that statement from Master Lee, be like water, and be like fire if you're a fire sign. Be like air if you're an air sign, and be like earth. And see how affecting and bringing down your sign, see how that affects your matrix. All right, polar bear. Power, wisdom, and peace. So we have power here twice. And this has been a theme that I have been downloading. It is time for us to step into our power. It is time. That's why there is imbalance here, because that's why the Starseeds have come, because you Starseeds that were already here aren't popping your shells. You're still in seed mode. And we're here to help you. Power, wisdom, and peace. The Inuit people consider the polar bear, which they called Nanook, to be powerful and wise. The legend of, I'm not going to even try, Kupkugiak describes a 10-legged polar bear living on the Arctic ice pack, who renounced the violence of his 4-legged relatives in an attempt to create a community based on peace and love. In the painting entitled Playing with the North Wind, the bear dances and cavorts with the wind, a symbol of spiritual energy. Boulay, who identified with the bear totem, contemplated this painting just before her death in 1996. That's the artist of this deck, by the way. The raised forepaw of the bear in the painting appears to be waving goodbye. That is amazing. Renouncing the violence of his 4-legged relatives. Now you tell me that is not relative to what is happening right now. Polar bears are, you know what I mean? Those are one of the apex predators on this planet. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. and attempted to create a community based on peace and love. And is that not what we want, friends? Sacral chakra. These cards are designed, the Native Heart Oracle, the Healing Oracle, are designed just by these mandalas. Which is interesting because the guides were telling me to read this card and then decide which deck I was going to use next to clarify the message. And I knew as soon as I read mandala that this deck was the deck. But it's meant just by looking at this to raise your high vibration, right? And that's what star-seeded souls came here to do, to raise the frequency of Earth so that the higher vibrations can come through. Because if we are living in a state of lower vibrational energy, the lower three chakras, the earthly chakras, and we're not allowing the higher frequencies to come in, the higher frequencies, it takes them longer to move through the denser frequencies. So that's why we need to raise the frequency of Earth. And that's what's happening. And this is the sacral chakra. It's about creativity, passion, courage. It's also, I believe, connected to your belly button. You know, the navel, your connection to everything. So we need to use our courage and our power and our creativity to create. And our wisdom. There's so much to be learned here. Can you tell me about the sacral chakra, please? Why do we need to use our sacral chakra with the polar bear energy? Oh, wow, these cards have a lot of energy. Flipping and coming out and going back in. Wow, that's the card. I should have showed it to you. This was the card that flipped and I stopped, except it was upside down. And now it's upright. This is the Ace of Cups. This is water. A cup is the things that you want to manifest through your emotions and your feelings. It's your Jedi power, right? Ace of Cups is an offering from the divine. Something coming in that is being offered to you that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. A new way of using your emotions, our emotions, which is definitely needed on this planet. Now this energy right here, I'm excited to read this. Right on. We have the Seahorse. Okay. Symbology, strength, guidance, transformation, and feminine energy. I told you the Divine Feminine, man. She's here, and she ain't going nowhere. Your grandmothers and your mothers and your great-grandmothers and the divine energy of the feminine are here. And they're trying their hardest to communicate with you. And I've been doing readings for friends. And when the ancestors come through, the amount of celebration on the other side of the veil is, I mean, it was like a party going on, like all night long. I was like, wow, it is time for us to embrace the spirit world and stop cutting it out and living this day-to-day 9-to-5 detached, powerless existence. And that's what we're doing. Beautiful. I love this card. And I'm a water sign. Look, see the being inside? The feminine energy? Gorgeous. The Seahorse is a symbol of power. Oh, wow. So we have 3 power cards in a row. Thrice. Okay? Orion. We have 3 power cards in a row. Power. We have power. And your ancestors and your higher source and your higher self is trying to wake you up and activate your gifts. And whatever you think is your curse, whatever you think is the thing that is haunting you or is your biggest detriment, is probably your gift out of discipline, out of awareness. You get me? You dig? All right. It is frequent. Okay, the Seahorse is a symbol of power. It has frequently appeared in the coats of arms of European nobles and associated with valor and bravery. We talked about that, right? Courage, bravery. It was the steed of the Greek god Neptune or Poseidon, the ruler of the sea. Neptune was frequently depicted amidst huge, curling waves in a chariot pulled by great seahorses. The seahorse's ability to negotiate the rolling seas, a symbol of physical and spiritual transformation, signifies its role as a guide to times of change. Because of its curving form and association with water, the seahorse also is imbued with feminine energy. The feminine aspect is emphasized in the painting, which shows a woman's shapely form within the creature's body. Yeah, we have a divine gift. You know, I have a saying, I believe that true royalty serves. I know I'm an empress. And I know I'm an empress because I choose to serve the people. You can't lead the people if you haven't actually served the people, you know? And the only place I want to lead people is right back to themselves, so that they can, I want you to develop your intuition. This is frequency. You are adjusting your frequency by listening to this or by doing a reading with me for knowledge and information to be downloaded from Akashic records, from ancestors, from all that is, from your DNA. So when your frequency, because this is your higher self talking to you. Okay, I'm just a facilitator with tools and intuitive abilities, but this is you. This is your higher self. And all I want to do is get you where you need to go. All right, that's all I want to do. I want to get you to the point where you don't need, and you can do this yourself. And some of you are out there doing it, and that's great. And I mean, look at that. I'm going to put that right there because I think that's amazing. The divine feminine. You can't get more divine than Grandmother Moon. You can't get more divine feminine than that. Okay, well, maybe you can, but I'm just saying. That's pretty intense and powerful energy, all right? And it's interesting because underneath that, we have the Earth Star Chakra. It's in reverse because we're trying to bring this information from the ancestors down to Earth, right? And we've got evolution here. The primal flower essence. Oh, I shouldn't. It's backwards. I'll just show you the image. Primal flower essence. Number 42, number 6. So we have 2 6s here, and we have 11. Grandmother Moon is 11, which is 2, which is also Cancer. This is definitely the card of Cancer. And like I said, the Akashic records. Record keeper, number 4. So this is an amazing time. And you need to catch the wave of what's about to happen here on planet Earth. We're going to go through some changes. And if you're not in tune and aware enough, it's going to be difficult for you. I'm sorry, but it is. So the faster that you raise your frequency, the more of a benefit it's going to be for you. So I want to read the third eye chakra, okay? Because this is feminine energy here again. You see the new moon, right? In the center. Okay, so the main energies behind this is heightened awareness, shattering illusions, and clarity. Welcome, renegades. Welcome, ascensioneers. Welcome. Inner tuition with the new world. Within this new world, your pure, instinctual self is calling to be heard as the way shower of light, for the one, for the all, for the highest good, infinite gratitude. And there's the Trinity is in there. The 3 is here, okay? The divine is here. Thank you for letting me do this, because every time I do this, all it does is prove me right. Prove my intuition right, prove me, and I'm sorry, that's a bad way to say it, prove me right. Affirms, that's what I mean to say, affirms for me. With this mandala, you are receiving indigo and silver rays via the window of your mind. Remember the King of Swords? A gateway to deeper insight is further opening you to your inner world and the dimensions within the higher realms. The beautiful moon sits at the center of this chakra, as a representation of the divine feminine overseeing this great blossoming earth. Blossom with me. The open lotus flower within this card reflects your inner lotus flower. It is now opening to receiving divine guidance. Follow your intuition. We're not going to change anything until you, I mean, how can we change anything when we haven't even developed all of our gifts? And each and every one of us is an empath. And each and every one of us is intuitive. Each and every one. The only difference is how aware you are, where you are on the spectrum of awareness of your gifts. Okay? I'm an empath. I know it. I'm better than nobody else. I'm just here for you, to help you find your empathy, to help you find your intuition, and also affirm and develop my own abilities. Okay? A gentle yet influential energy of the highest order. Didn't we just say that? One of the highest. I mean, I didn't say highest, but you know, Grandmother Moon ain't no joke. That's Divine Femi-9, Divine Femi-9. Allow this energy, a gentle yet influential energy of the highest order, reminds you of the power of insight. Allow this energy to be your guide. Be open to your innate abilities, birth, and the gift of vision, and thus become a seer of your life. Wow. Thank you. This mandala indicates you have the ability to share your gift with others as a conduit for channeling. You are ready should you choose. The third eye chakra represents the divine garden within your mind's eye. It is full of flowers in bloom, indicating that you have not only surpassed the illusionary world, but you have chosen to be responsible for creating a new one. Start by accessing the inner garden and harvesting wisdom from the precious flowers that have grown out of experience and lessons learnt. You can choose to see the world through the window of your mind's eye. The outlook is divinely connected. This outlook, is divinely connected with all that is and speaks directly to one's heart. Key elements: indigo ray, silver ray, crystalline ray, higher consciousness, insight, perception, imagination, and dreams. My dearly beloveds, we are on the brink of the event horizon, okay? And there are way showers here. There are way showers here. And there are messages coming in to help you catch that bus. You know what I mean? Catch that flight. Wow. All right. You know what? because I love it, I just like it. Tell me more about the Seahorse and the third eye chakra, spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Please clarify and deepen this beautiful message from the Divine Feminine, supporting us on earth as we go through this. Yeah. The Seven of Pentacles. We have planted the seeds. The seeds are planted. Starseeds. These are you. I'm talking to you. We're all starseeds. We're all starseeds. Okay? If you're born under the water sign, you came from a water planet. If you're born under fire sign, you came from fire planet. Earth, you came from a jungle, lush green planet. If you're air sign, you came from a mountainous, airy, windy planet, maybe even a desert planet. But these are you under the divine number 7, which has been coming up a lot this week. Okay? These are you. These are the starseeds. And it's time to wake up to your power. Okay? Because you were never sent here powerless. You were never sent here alone. That is a lie that you have been told. That is why we are disconnected. Pardon my passion, but I want you to understand that we gonna turn this wheel of fortune. We gonna turn this mother out. Ow! Turn this mother out. Okay. This is probably, I'm going to just take out, we're just going to see what angel or emanation from the tree of life, just to go out and is here with us, guiding us through this transformation. This deck is called the Angelrium, the Emanation, the Oracle of Emanations, and it's based on the tree of life, okay? So just be advised that not all angels are white people with blonde hair and blue eyes and white wings, and that's it. Okay? You need to open your mind's eye and know that the other beings and angels are something that we cannot comprehend and are beyond human overstanding. Okay? Wow. You know, I stopped and I looked at the bottom of the deck, and the beautiful angel of divination is here. Aestibus. Aestibus? I'm not really sure how to actually pronounce that. Eistibus, the angel of divination. All right. Who is... Wow. Okay, so that's amazing. So what's come out is the At. The At is the fourth emanation on the tree of life. And this is the nothingness. This is the place where the mighty creator, or Kether, the first emanation, the top of the tree of life, this is the place, emptiness. Okay? This is where the creator is waiting for us to create a new world. For the one, for the all, for the highest good.